Hi, today I want to talk about what van life means to me and expand on the idea of houselessness over homelessness. So stick around. I had a comment last week that I was basically homeless, and I had a lot of people reach out and tell me what their idea of homelessness meant. And I had a lot of great comments and feedback on that video. But a couple of weeks ago, I had an epiphany, and I started to think about what van life means. But it means different things to different people and why they chose to live in a van. Some in an RV or a bus, schoolie, or a car. Some people do it just to save money. Some people just want to be closer to nature and be out on the road. But for me, it meant freedom. Freedom from a life that I just hated. It felt like rinse and repeat. I was getting up every day, going to work, coming home, fixing my meals, and going to bed. I was literally tired and exhausted every day, and I had a lot of symptoms. And if you've watched my previous videos in the very beginning, I talked about my health challenges. I have some heart issues, some liver issues. I've had thyroid cancer. I have a lymph node that is still undefined as being good or bad. So, I do have a lot of health challenges, and it seemed like the stress of life at the time was just triggering everything. So to me, van life means freedom, and it means being free from the daily grind of the 9 to 5. It means not being tied to a mortgage where I feel like I have to get up and do the things that I hated every day. And that was the epiphany that I had. One day I thought, how else can I do this life? I need to have experiences. I need to live, not just wait to die. And that's what it felt like. So I started to really deep dive into what I could do with my life. And, I came back to the idea of this is the life that I wanted to do when I retired. So why not just make it a little early? And I took early retirement and bought the van, sold the house, sold or donated everything I owned, just about, and off I went. And so I'm still learning what van life means to me, but I do know that my house is not 4 walls anymore. Sometimes it's a forest, sometimes it's a beach, and sometimes it is just being in the van with Sharpie and chilling out. So when people ask me why I chose van life over a house, there are my reasons. But again, people might want to save money, might want to be out on an adventure and just be close to nature. I watch a lot of YouTube videos where people are in van life and they do surfing and they like to hike and they like to bike and they like to do all that stuff. And that's their life, and that's great for them. That's not why I chose it. I love to be out in nature. I love to take Sharpie on walks and just be in the calm and the quiet. And that's what van life is meaning for me at this moment. And I think it's going to change as I get into this life and really learn. I know that I've learned to be very resourceful. Sometimes it's duct tape and solar panels and charging and trying to figure things out, water issues, and it's been great. I don't regret a minute of it so far. It's been just over a month that I've been on the road, so not very long, but I've learned a lot in this last month, and I wish that everybody could live the life that they want and have the freedom to choose, because I really think that that is the key, is just trusting in yourself to know and make decisions that will make you happy and not feeling stuck. And I think that was the key for me, is I felt stuck and I wanted to get unstuck. So if you watch this video, please comment below and let me hear from you what you think freedom means to you, what you wish your life could be like, what I had a lot of great comments on what homelessness meant, but I just want to hear from people and hear their dreams and what they could do with their lives if they didn't feel stuck. Because there's a way to get unstuck. I can't believe that you're just stuck and that's it. And you're just dealing with the deck of cards that life gave you. You're in charge. You can change your life. You can do what you want. There's always a way. So I hope together we can find ways to live the lives that we want. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope you subscribe, and I hope you drop a comment below, because I really do appreciate and listen to or read every comment. And it's my connection to you, my connection to the world. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.